the world. You're gonna have. Hi, this is Chris Lavin from Xtreme Polishing Systems, and we are here today in Jupiter, Florida, one of my favorite cities along the coast here. And we are with the Garage Epoxy guys, and we are going to be installing our new product, Ceram-X. This is the world's first all-liquid ceramic coating, okay? Most people that make ceramic coatings are taking a dry talc type powder and turning it into this, okay? But this starts out as straight liquid. It's nanotechnology. It's basically hard as nails and easy as pie to install. So it's gonna definitely kill any type of bacteria that's hitting this floor. It's gonna take any of your real acidic or chemical type products and hold up much better than any other product on the market. This is a gloss that will appear as gloss on the ceramic or on the metallic floor that we're doing today. And if you put it down on a matte finish, it will stay matte finish. Ceram-X you can shop below at our 800 number on the website, xtremepolishingsystems.com, and have fun with this video today. We got a couple special guests that have come in and offered their help today. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do here is we're gonna take the Ceram-X B, which is a small little bottle like this, and we're gonna pour in a Ceram-X A. Note that Ceram-X A comes up about maybe 3/4 of the way up there. So you have room to pour this in and move it around. Just pour the whole thing in there. You don't have to go crazy, you just gotta roll it around. Just give it a nice little 10-second roll around. And we're good. We're gonna pour this into our sprayer. For this you wanna normally get an acetone type sprayer. We're gonna use our Home Depot HDX unit here. This is really not recommended, but for video's sake, we're gonna utilize it. And just pour the whole thing in there. There's no reason to hang on to any of it. All right, I'm here with K-Rock here, and K-Rock is gonna take you through how to apply the Ceram-X material because there is a special technique that's utilized to get the results you're looking for. K-Rock, take it away. Okay.
So what we're after today is we want a nice, fine, evenly dispersed application to an already glossy epoxy. And there's a system to do that so that we don't have streaks, holidays, and misses. And that's what we're going to go over today. All right, so first of all, the first thing we would do is we would pre-wet our pad with the product. After the pad is moistened, not saturated to where it's leaking or dripping, but just moist, then we'll turn it over and our sprayer will start. And it's important, go ahead, it's important that as he is spraying, he is 2.5 feet off the floor, and I quickly and very nicely follow him in a regular pattern. When I come to the end, I want to make sure we don't have any lines, so I bring this out, I advance the pad, and then I continue to follow him this way. We do want about a 2-inch overlap on the previously sprayed floor, but that's about it. And it's simple. We don't want to do a figure 8. We come to the edge, we pull it down, bump it back to the edge, and without picking the mop up, we continue to follow him, bring it to the edge, bump out, and then continue. Same thing, we come to the edge, we bump it out, pull, in a continuous motion, and we just follow him. Again, to the edge, bump it, bring it down, and then we 2.5 feet above the floor. He's getting a nice disbursement. 2.5 feet. You can see as he's spraying, he is doing a circular motion with the tip of the wand, keeping it 2.5 feet above the floor, which evenly distributes the product so we have a nice layout. That's it, you're done. When the technician that is spreading the product comes to the end of the project, we don't want to just pick our pad up, because this is ultimately what will happen. It creates a vacuum when it's sitting on the floor, and all of these little fibers that you see here and these lines, they strongly, very possible, will stay in the coating. So what we do is when we come to the end, we do a plane takeoff where we feather it off. So we would come to an edge like this, and we just continue and keep going. You can see it just completes the edge. Now, if we come to a wall, and that's our last point, then we're gonna come to the wall, we're gonna pull down just a little bit, and then we're gonna go back and then pull off. And that's feathering it. Guys, if you've had a good haircut, you know a good feathering barber takes care of it.
Okay, we've gotten through the toughest part. You saw how difficult it was to shake that bottle, right, and to pour it. We have Mark here, we have Sam. This is the Godfather right here, Godby. And they're gonna apply this material right here, show you exactly how to do it, okay? So follow closely.
We're gonna get the pad wet first. And we're gonna continue to apply the coating very evenly. Consistently.
So here you go from A to Z. You saw everything. It was easy as 1, 2, 3.
I would go in the opposite direction.
And I would suggest you dial the number down below. Talk to one of your sales reps here. If you have covering tile, steel, any type of flooring product, if you're into marble, granite, epoxy, contact number floor. You will not find a better sealer out there. I'm telling you right now, this is unbelievable what this is going to do for the whole flooring community, and especially if you want traction. This product has traction like no other product. So if you have slippery spots in your building and you want to solve those, you get the Ceram-X material to put that down on your floor, and the coefficient of friction goes off the charts. You'll be able to make sure you have no slip and falls. You'll reduce your attorney's fees for sure by the end of the year, okay? And you'll be happy that you dialed the number below. My name's Chris, and thanks for joining us today. Then he gets a flare up.
That ain't redneck, I don't know what it is. Get it off the paper.
Thought I had all pulled off, but
Oh, no.
alcohol can be in here without affecting the product.